If you're someone who cherishes your loved ones above anyone else, even yourself, then this message is from your guardian angels. The angels want you to know that somebody in your life sees what you're doing, and they don't like it. This person isn't willing to sit by the sidelines as you keep sacrificing your own happiness and ambitions to please others around you. The angels say, for so long they have watched you put yourself last, constantly bending over backward to meet the needs and expectations of others. You never ask for much. You've convinced yourself that as long as the people you love are happy, that should be enough. But deep down, there's a part of you that wonders, when will it be my turn? When will someone notice that you too have dreams waiting to be lived? It's not that they don't admire your kindness or selflessness, they do, but they also see what it's costing you. To everyone else you seem strong, unshakable even, but this person knows the truth. They see the weight you carry, the silent struggles you don't speak about, and they know that no matter how much love you give to others, you deserve that same love in return. They see the exhaustion in your eyes, the way you push aside your own desires to avoid conflict or disappointment. And maybe, just maybe, you've convinced yourself that this is how it has to be, that sacrificing your own happiness is the price of being a good person. But that's a lie, one you've been telling yourself for far too long. You are not here to be an afterthought in your own story. You are not here just to serve, to give, to endure. You are here to live, to dream, to create a life that feels like it belongs to you. And it breaks their heart to think that you might never give yourself permission to chase what truly sets your soul on fire, because deep down they know there's a spark inside you that you keep suppressing. You tell yourself it's not the right time, that other people's needs come first, that maybe one day you'll get to it. But how many times have you pushed it aside? How many moments of inspiration have you ignored because you were too busy making sure everyone else was okay? They see it even if you don't, and they refuse to let you keep dimming your own light. I repeat, this person isn't willing to sit by the sidelines as you keep sacrificing your own happiness and ambitions to please others around you. And if you take a moment to really listen, to quiet the noise of responsibility and obligation, you might hear it too. That small voice inside of you, the one that has been waiting patiently for you to choose yourself, it's still there, whispering, hoping. Because the truth is, your happiness is not an afterthought. Your dreams are not something to be placed on hold forever. They know you deserve more than a life spent making everyone else comfortable at your own expense. They don't just see the sacrifices you make. They see the life you could have if you finally chose yourself. A life where you wake up excited, where you chase dreams that make your heart race, and where you stop apologizing for wanting more. Imagine, just for a moment, what it would feel like to give yourself the same dedication and love that you so effortlessly give to others. Can you picture it? Because they can, and it's beautiful. To them, you are like a light in the dark for everyone around you, even if you don't see yourself that way. You love so deeply and so selflessly, they have no choice but to admire you for it. But admiration isn't enough. They don't just want to appreciate you from a distance. They want to see you thriving, feeling as fulfilled as you make everyone else feel. They know your heart is full of love for others, but they wonder, when will you allow yourself to receive that same love? When will you stop treating your own happiness as optional, as something that can wait? But they see in you an abundance of untapped potential, potential that stretches beyond what you've allowed yourself to imagine. They see talents you've left unexplored, dreams you've convinced yourself are unrealistic, and passions that once made you feel alive but have since been buried under responsibility. What if, instead of dismissing them, you embraced them? What if you gave yourself permission to believe that your desires are just as valid as anyone else's? They know how much joy and fulfillment you could find if only you allowed yourself to reach for it. And that's why they won't stay silent any longer. They've watched long enough. They've held back, hoping you would see what they see, that you are meant for more than just being strong for others. But now, they need you to hear them. They need you to wake up to your own worth, because time won't wait. Life won't pause until you feel ready. If you keep putting yourself last, one day you'll look back and wonder why you never gave yourself a chance. And that is something they can't bear to see happen. They've been observing you from the sidelines for too long without interfering, but no more. They can't just watch as you keep setting yourself aside, as if your happiness is something that can wait. But you need to know that their care for you isn't passive. It's active, urgent. This is urgent because your life is happening right now. Every moment you delay, every dream you put on hold, every small sacrifice you make in silence, it all adds up. They don't want to see you wake up one day and realize that you've spent your entire life waiting for the perfect moment that never came. They want to remind you that your dreams matter just as much as anyone else's. They want to see you light up with excitement again for your own passions, to talk about your aspirations without immediately dismissing them as impossible or unrealistic. To them, you are someone with so much to offer the world, and they can't stand the thought of you holding yourself back any longer. Because they know that deep inside you, there's a version of yourself that is ready to rise, a version of you that is bold, fearless, and unapologetically alive. They know that once you step into that power, once you stop doubting your worth, there will be no limit to what you can achieve. Your guardian angels want you to recognize that this kind of care is rare and precious. When someone believes in you this much, it's worth listening to. They are urging you to look at yourself with the same kindness and encouragement you so freely give to others. Your happiness is not a burden. Your dreams are not selfish. You deserve to create a life that fulfills you. I want to end with a prayer for you. Lord, open their eyes to the love and potential that others see in them, and give them the courage to embrace it. Break the chains of self-sacrifice that keep them from stepping into the joy and fulfillment you have prepared for them. Let them hear the voice inside that has long been whispering for them to choose themselves, and may they walk boldly in the life they were meant to live. Amen. Take a moment to let this truth settle within you. There are people who see your worth even when you struggle to see it yourself, and maybe, just maybe, it's time to start believing them. Type 1010 to claim this message and the blessings inside for your own. Try and leave a positive comment for other viewers who might need a positivity boost in their day. The universe sees it as an act of kindness that fuels the cycle of good karma. You'll be spreading positivity and receiving the universe's blessings in return. Let's uplift each other and create waves of good energy together. I also want to pass on one more time sensitive message from the angels to you, and you need to hear it today because this is extremely unusual. Someone or something seems to be trying to block you from receiving this urgent guidance. You've been missing countless signals that the universe is sending you. Luckily, those messages are still available to you. Please click the link in the description to find the messages that you missed. An important message is waiting for you in the next video. Will you hear it?